Hello and welcome to the 5th video in my Beginner's Guide to Python series. In today's video I'm going to be going over elif and else statements in Python. These allow us to add extra layers to our if statements. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so else statements are used in Python with if statements to give an output even if a condition in the if statement wasn't met. Let me give you an example. So we'll declare a variable called fruit and we'll set equal to oranges. Or orange. Okay, and then we're going to write an if statement. So we'll put if fruit is equal to orange, then we want it to print to the screen and just say this is an orange. Actually, I'll put the fruit is an orange. Okay, so if I run this now, it should just print that out to the screen. There we go, comes out right there. So what happens if this fruit isn't an orange? Well, let's change it to apple and see what happens. As you can see, nothing happens. That's kind of what we expected though. Okay, so what do we do in this case? Because we still want something to be printed to the console, even if this if statement isn't true. So that's where the else statement comes in. So if we go down here, and we write else, no brackets, sorry, don't know why I did that, and then semicolon, and then in here, we're going to print the fruit is definitely, completely spelt wrong, definitely not an orange. Okay, let's run that. There we go. So, because this isn't true, fruit does not equal orange, at the minute fruit equals apple, this is false, so then it moves on to the else statement, and then it will print this instead. So what about elif statements? Well, an elif statement is kind of just like an if statement. It's basically just another layer to the if statement. So if the first if statement is false, then it will move on to the elif statement if we add one. I'll add one now. Okay, so we add an elif statement in much the same way we add an if statement. We'll go down here, go there, so we'll write elif. Then we'll put in here, fruit is equal to, we'll put apples. Okay, and if this happens, we want to print to the console, this fruit is an apple. Okay, so what should happen now when I run this? Because this is set to apple, that means this is false. So this won't print out. Then it will move to this one. It will check, is fruit equal to apple? Well, yes it is. So it will print this out to the console. And then this, nothing happens with this one. So let's run it now, see what happens. There we go. Thank you so much for watching this video and getting halfway through my Beginner's Guide to Python series. If this video has been helpful, then consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And while you're there, click on the notification bell if you fancy. I'll see you in the next tutorial where I'll be going over and, or, and not logical operators and how we can use them.